Namaste everybody. My name is Yogi Vivek Rawat and I welcome you all to this online teacher training course. I'm going to explain the pranayama techniques and their benefits. So I hope you enjoy this course. Namaste. Namaste everybody. Welcome back to the pranayama sessions. I believe you all are safe and healthy. So let's start. Let's commence today's session again in a sitting comfortable position. Join your palms together, keeping your eyes closed. Bring your awareness towards the breath. Inhale. Rub your palms together. Place your palms gently over your eyelids. Absorb the heat, energy. Release your palms down. Very gently open your eyes. So in previous session, we had been talking about Kapalabhati, intensive technique of pranayama or Shatkarma, we would say. This is today Bhastrika, I can call it, or I sometimes call it, the big brother of Kapalabhati. It also comes in the intensive version of the pranayama. It is quite intensive technique. It is more intensive than Kapalabhati, but it is very good deep breathing. In today's world, you may have seen so many people that they are breathing, but what kind of breath they have, what kind of pattern they are following, even they know, only they know that. They have a shallow breathing pattern. They are not utilizing their lungs, their diaphragm properly. So this deep breathing technique is quite helpful for all of them. We can practice it daily. For beginners, I would suggest it. They can practice it with the gentleness. With intermediate and advanced practitioners, they can practice even twice or thrice a day. So firstly, let's understand what it is. As the name says, Bhastrika, it means bellows breath. In ancient times, the blacksmith, he used to, bellows to, ignite the fire. So it is the breath, it resembles that kind of activity, that kind of, procedure. And that's why it is said to increase the vitality in the body, increase the heat in the body. In this technique, inhalation and exhalation both will be active and forceful. The benefits of this practice, it is almost the same as in Kapalabhati, but there are some more benefits also, since it is also more intensive than Kapalabhati. So it removes laziness, since it is an intensive version of the practice. So any kind of laziness you are having, it will remove that. It infuses more oxygen to the body. It removes the CO2, the carbon dioxide from the lungs. So it has got benefits, so many benefits. It improves the metabolism rate in the body. It burns toxins very fastly. It removes, the waste is the mucus. It also improves the brain function. because you are getting more oxygen in, you are releasing more carbon dioxide out. So it tends to improve the brain function. Now there are some contraindications definitely. If it is like intensive than Kapalabhati, so there will definitely be some contraindications which you need to be aware of. So if you have got high blood pressure, if you have got any kind of heart problem, any kind of stroke problem history, epilepsy, if you have again any kind of spine issues, any slipping, slip disc, hernia, in those cases, be very, very careful. Take care of yourself. Again, if you have menstruation, you can just reduce the intensity of the posture, or you can do the modification of the posture, or you can do other techniques as well. So it also, as I said before also in the previous session, it depends on how you feel. If you feel that you can perform it with the slow rounds even, you just go for it. And any kind of harmness, it doesn't come to you very soon. Like, it firstly always gives some indications. If you understand those indications, you can get rid out of yours like those kind of harmful effects. Okay, now what are the steps of Bhastrika? Generally there are 3 kind of procedures which we need to follow. So in the first round we will go like slow. So we will try to lengthen our breath. In the second round we will reduce the timing of our breath and we will do it more times. In the third one we will again reduce the size, like the length of the breath, and we will do more fastly. So here, how to do it, the steps of doing it. Again, you can sit comfortably on your mat. You can also do it with one nostril, even this one and Kapalabhati. With one nostril firstly. When you think that you are doing okay, one nostril, like you are totally fine with the one nostril, then you can come with the both nostril, because if you do it with the both nostril, you increase the intensity of the posture, which can lead some injury or maybe some kind of harmful effects if you are not prepared. So again, you need strong core muscles here. Strong, I mean to say, you should have a good control over your abdomen muscles. If you don't have a good control there, if you have got too much fat there, again you will have to struggle there. So the step to do it, again you can sit comfortably on your mat, keeping your palms on your knees, keeping your spine tall, chest open, neck relaxed. Now from here, do some yogic breathing for a few rounds. So for the first round, you can, coordinate the movement. You can synchronize the movement with your breath. So it will be a bit easy for you. When you do asana, when you lift your arm up and then when you lean forward, so it is a kind of, easy for you to match, to increase the length of your breath. But when you do it while sitting down, for first few rounds it is okay, but then later on you feel laziness, and then you feel like, okay, like you feel a kind of compression, you don't want to do it after that. It happens initially, but once you become intermediate, advanced practitioners, your thinking would be something else. Okay, now sitting comfortably on the mat. So the first round, how it's gonna be, you can keep your both arms in front of your body and you can bend your elbows even like this, or you can keep your both arms straight, depends. So from here, as you inhale, firstly exhale properly so that you can inhale well in the next round. Exhale. Then very forcefully, remember what we were talking about in Ujjayi breath, a slight contraction of the back of the throat. So some sound of the breathing, your breathing should be audible. So arms in front of your body, exhale completely, squeeze your belly in. From here, inhale. So this is the approach which you can follow. So as you saw here, you can increase the length of your inhalation for 2 to 2.5 seconds, or even 3 seconds if you can, forcefully, like so, like 1.5 or 2 seconds also, it is enough. Then again 2 seconds down for exhalation. So it is also said in this kind of technique, in normal technique, we, as much as we breathe in, as much breathe out, this technique brings 10 times more oxygen to our body as compared to the normal breathing. So you can imagine how beneficial it is for even those people who are not breathing well, who have not been breathing well for a long time. So it improves the lung capacity also. Okay, now the first round. Now the second round, if you have done 7 to 8 to 10 times the first round, or you can just keep on doing first this speed for a long time. The modification is, if you are not feeling comfortable here, again exhale. You can inhale forcefully and then you can exhale very normally, or you can exhale through your mouth. So this is the modification. So you're not doing forcefully inhale and exhale both together. You are kind of giving a modification to yourself if you are not comfortable here. So you are inhaling forcefully and then you are exhaling through your mouth very normally. So in that way, you will not get tired, you will not get exhausted. Sometimes a feeling of nausea, faintness, it comes to, to our practice. You may be feeling, faint and some kind of nausea, but like it is okay if you are feeling it initially. It is common, but if you are feeling it too much, just back off from the practice, rest a little bit, breathe in, breathe out normally, calmly, and it is like just be gentle with the approach. Now the second, if you want to increase the round again, this time you can keep your palms on the knees because it is fast movement. So if you just do it very fastly, it may disturb you. But if it is not disturbing you, which is rare, so you can keep moving your arms and you can synchronize the movement with your breath. Otherwise, you can keep your palms on your knees, or you can activate any Chin Mudra or Gyan Mudra. So the second round, 1 inhalation, 1 second, 1 exhalation, 1 second. So from here, exhale. So in that way, you can just keep on performing it. Now, again here, if you are not comfortable, you can again inhale 1 second and exhale through your mouth. And that way you can perform it. Now, if you want to go towards the third round, which is inhalation and exhalation together in 1 second. So fastly, right? So exhale completely again from here. So in that way, you can practice. But for the beginners, even for some intermediate practitioners, if you're not feeling well, just don't proceed to the third round. It totally depends how you feel. Yoga is all about how you feel, and then you apply the principles to yourself, to your body, right? Principles, the alignment is not the same for everyone. So that's about it, about this, intensive technique of breathing. It is quite helpful. Practice it, implement it in your lives in a slow way, in a gentle way. Be calm, and then you will feel the change slowly. So that's it from my side. Sit comfortably on your mat. Let's finish the session. Join your palms together. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Rub your palms. Take your palms to your eyes. Release your both arms down. Gently open your eyes. So see you in the next session with new technique of breathing, with a new technique of pranayama. Until then, enjoy, be safe. Namaste.